Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into another tool cart. I previously did a video on the OEM Tools service cart, and it was a nice cart, but once again, when looking at service carts, that one was getting in the higher price range where I would consider going to a professional name brand company as far as Snap-on, Matco, and those where you might have a dealer to pick your options. Whereas the OEM Tools one was good quality, had a good layout and everything, but the price was a little too high. It was really close to this price range. This one is actually a little bit more, but I do believe this Sunex one is of higher quality and has a lot of good options as well. So I'm going to go over this one, and I want you guys to share your thoughts of this cart down in the comments with me and others. And if you went with a service cart, which one did you go with? So we can all basically agree that the best one, bang for your buck service cart, is the US General 5-drawer service cart. It's readily available for most people. As far as quality to price range, it's one of the best deals available. And when looking at other tool carts in that price range, you're going to find a lot of garbage. You're going to find a lot of tool carts with flimsy metal, horrible casters, not very deep from front to rear. There's a lot of bad options out there. That's why the Harbor Freight one is so popular, because you get a lot of good options with that service cart. And a lot of different color options, a lot of accessories that goes with it, and the layout of it is great for that $250 price range. It's a little bit higher now than it used to be, but it's still a great deal. Because when looking at other box or carts around that quality, maybe you want something with a little bit different layout, you don't like that style. If you want something of that quality or higher, you're going to be paying quite a bit higher of a price. So looking at this one, it is $825, but it is a good cart. So I'm going to share my thoughts and the specs of this cart, and I want you guys to share your thoughts down below. So getting into it, this is the Sunex 8035. It does have a stainless steel top. In this image it is black, but it does state it's stainless steel. I've seen videos on it. It does have a stainless steel top, so I'm just kind of confused. I even looked through some of their others. You do have different color options for this box as well. This is just the one I picked to do a review on. The top does slide open. They both slide out to the side, and it opens for more storage. It has organization for screwdrivers and pry bars. It also has a power strip on the inside as well. So if you look here, you can kind of see those tension openers on the side. You can adjust those to how stiff or loose you would like them. So they do slide out, and you got more organization in there, as well as in the top portion you have your locking mechanism and your power outlets with USB as well. And then you have 3 drawers, 2 shallow and 1 deep, and then you have your bottom portion. So this one that I like over the OEM Tools, it does have plastic guards around the legs, which the OEM Tools one did not have, which is actually something that you really want to look for in a service cart, because you're going to be rolling this around the shop most of the time, and you definitely don't want to hit a car with it, bare metal, or another cart. So the plastic legs covers, or the plastic leg covers, are a good touch. There you have your locking mechanism. There's your power strip and locking mechanism. It does have a full length lock tab, so you reach underneath, you lift up the handle, and it releases the drawers. So this basically keeps all the drawers locked when you're moving it around, so the drawers don't just slide open and the box tips over. And then on the side here you can see the knurled handle. It is a very nice handle, all metal with knurling. And then you have plastic tubes that sit down there. Those are for your pry bars or anything else, breaker bars, anything like that. Just some of the information that I've did as far as the research, and then I'll share with you the information that's on here. It is 37 inches wide and almost 20 inches deep, but the drawers are closer to 30 inches wide and 18 inches deep. So you lose a couple inches due to that locking mechanism in the back and things like that. The 2 shallow drawers are going to be 2¼ inches tall, and the deep drawer is going to be 5 inches tall, so that should be plenty of depth for your deep well sockets on an organizer. It does have a divided bottom. You can either decide to put those dividers in at that location, or you can leave them out to just have one open area at the bottom. You have 4 casters, 2 that are locking casters, and they're 5-inch casters, but they are swivel casters. That's what I meant to say. There's 4 swivel casters. Obviously, there's 4 casters. I would hope that it wouldn't come with 3. But there's 4 swivel casters, 2 of which are locking. The top area in here, they don't have a real great image of it, of the full thing, but you do have organization on each side for pry bars and stuff like that. And it is going to be 6 inches tall, so you still have some good depth there for your deep well sockets and such like that if you don't want to keep them in the drawer. As far as the ratings for the drawers, the shallow drawers are going to be rated at 75 pounds each. The deep drawer is going to be rated at 150 pounds each. The slide top, when you have it closed, it will be rated at 200 pounds on each portion, and then with it open, it will be rated at 50 pounds each. Then the top and bottom, so inside of the top, is rated at 100 pounds, and the bottom shelf is also rated at 100 pounds. The total load capacity, it states, is 500. I've heard from Sunex that it can handle much more. I think they underrated it just for safety. But then again, the OEM Tools one was rated at 1,500 pounds. So that's a big difference right there. But 500 pounds is still a good capacity. I mean, with the room available in this box, 500 pounds is still a good capacity for it. You do have 100% full extension of the drawers. There's no lip or anything like that. It's got a tubular lock design. Moving down, looking at some of the information, there's not a whole lot on it. So just kind of goes over Sunex themselves, and you kind of see the images that you saw up top: integrated power strips, strength and durability. It's basically its layout, and then some of the other options available. Here's the OEM Tools one that I just recently did a review on, and then here's this item. Very, very similar designs, with a few things changed, and I think Sunex went the correct route with it. So here's the part number on this one specifically, and it does have 5 stars, but only 6 ratings. And then same thing with the OEM Tools, it's 3.5 stars at 5 ratings. And I believe that's due to a lot of people already know about the Harbor Freight service cart and the price range that it's in. If these carts were closer to that price range, I believe these carts would be selling like crazy. But not a lot of people can compete with that price range and quality of box. So my thoughts personally, just like the OEM Tools cart, I think they've made a great design here. I think they've made a good quality cart. I like the layout, the features, all of that. It's a great box, but the price is getting too high. When people are looking for carts, if they're looking in that price range, I almost guarantee 90% of the time they're going to be looking more for that pro name brand that might be, stopping by their shop. But for a DIYer, this is probably a little bit out of the price range unless you do a lot of work. It's just really hard to beat that Harbor Freight US General 5-drawer service cart. It's a great box. If you guys have any other suggestions as far as tool carts that you might consider, or you would like me to do a review on and share my thoughts with you guys, please drop it down in the comments. But other than that, share your thoughts of this box. Price aside, forget about the price. What are your thoughts on the tool cart itself? And then what are your thoughts after thinking about the price range of it? So if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.